Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Like interviewing you. The
No,
question
it's
that
okay.
everybody wants to know.
This will be like a dual interview. I don't think it's like me interviewing you. I think it's interviewing each other. Yes.
So Tuesday's a Verizon announcement.
Yes.
LTE or no?
I don't think it'll be LTE.
I don't think so either.
I mean, Brandon says it's not LTE, but he was saying, Brandon's just off camera here, one of the people helping with the live feed.
I was talking to Brandon. He's good people.
Well, of course he's good people. I only surround myself with good people. I only allow myself to be close to good people.
True.
No, I would like it to be, but you know, with their array of LTE announcements yesterday, I would have imagined they would have kind of. I mean, they may have held off on that if LTE. To me, logic would dictate that they would have wanted to announce the iPhone with the other LTE stuff if the iPhone was LTE.
Think of it. Apple loves to preempt CES.
Right.
You know, but you're gonna be stuck with two phones in different cycles. So if they do just an iPhone 4 on Verizon, iPhone 5 or whatever, iPhone 4 GS.
Right.
I mean, it's coming June or July.
Yeah. No. And
I mean, they're always gonna be a generation behind.
And it wouldn't be that way. There's no way they would. At least in my mind, I would never want to
Listen,
see.
if you're listening, Steve Jobs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Steve, he tunes in all the time. Releasing on 6 months, Verizon, AT&T, I don't think would happen. I think it's going to happen. A new iPhone on any of the compatible networks.
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean it's the only thing that makes sense.
And it would make sense that this generation phone will be the only one that'll be CDMA LTE, and the next one will be just straight LTE, and AT&T's LTE network. It's one phone for every carrier now.
Well, if you think about it this way, you could stay on AT&T, you can buy the LTE MiFi, and you're good. I mean, you don't need to change networks.
No, you don't.
Stop relying on AT&T, well, for as much as you can. And use applications like Skype or anything beyond that. Now, to me, it's interesting. The Skype acquisition of Quick.
That did not get as much press as I thought that it should have.
But why do you think it should? I mean, I'm with you on that, but why do you think?
All right, so for a few reasons. First, from a business standpoint, it's a kind of interesting build versus buy mentality. So, okay, Skype clearly dominates the voice over IP market. There have been touching into the video. I guess they sort of jumped in.
Yeah, well,
now,
especially with the iPhone. Yeah.
And the big specter of Google sort of coming in. They need something to compete, and Quick's got the technology. Supposedly, their intellectual property and patent library was like the big thing. I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, when companies compete. So if you have Google competing and now Skype competing, we win.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
the consumer wins.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, they're probably quick to judge you too, but they'll say, "Oh, you're all about this, you're all about that." No, I'm all about everything. It's just my choices may be different from yours.
So can we talk about that for a second? The whole fanboy thing after the Quick thing?
We'll get to the fanboy.
All right.
I want to finish the Quick thing, but I think one of the biggest reasons why Quick was acquired is because, well, everything that you said, but on top of that, Quick had a contract to be on every Sprint phone.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
As soon as FaceTime came out, Sprint was like Quick. It was easy. So it was quick, Quick. And so that translates to now Skype being there vicarious.
Sprint's been a relative no-show at the show.
Are you surprised? I mean, what's Sprint really done lately other than piss people off?
I mean, but you look at how dominant Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile's ridiculously been.
They have stuff.
You think it makes stuff up? I mean, we might have potentially big announcements coming. Let's hold a press conference to talk about this nebulous product.
Don't get me? I have no idea.
It's been shocking how absent Sprint's been.
Really?
I thought so.
Does AT&T have a pretty good presence here? I haven't had a chance.
Yeah, so AT&T, we ran an article talking about all the smartphone
Techno
announcements.
Buffalo?
On Techno Buffalo, talking about all the smartphone announcements. AT&T announced, I think, 3 LTE phones. And they announced their plans for their LTE network in mid-2011.
It just didn't seem like they made much of a splash then.
They did it early.
Well, Verizon just sucked the wind out of everything.
They've been everywhere with Verizon.
Yeah.
People have been sort of like iPhone whispering back and forth.
Well, AT&T's been pissing everybody off. I mean, honestly, people when I pull out the iPhone, I said, I can't get a connection. They say, yeah, iPhone this. I said, no, it has nothing to do with the iPhone. It's AT&T.
I've generally defended AT&T. They've been my carrier choice for years. And I think that it depends where you are in the region. Here at CES in Las Vegas, my phone is unusable.
At South by Southwest, they put up extra towers to accommodate the amount of data that was being pushed out. I don't think they did the same thing
Completely
here.
unusable. I've had to turn off 3G just like it sent text messages.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. It's easier on edge. Fall back. It's easier. Okay, so fanboy.
All right, so fanboy. So because you use an iPhone, immediately you get this Scarlet F brand just glistened across your face. You know, so I review a ton of Android devices. I've done versus, and I think Android's a fantastic operating system. But the fanboy label,
oh, dude.
It's like
dude, they ripped me apart when I like pointed out the Evo was not. I don't think the Evo is all that everyone thinks it is. They ripped me apart. They ripped me apart. I'm like, dude, I'm even demonstrating the damn thing, and they're ripping me apart for something I'm not responsible for.
The fanboy zeal. It's become the funny thing. It's become like a vote for Android is a vote against Apple, which has been like really strange.
And they could be like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. You can like both platforms.
I think Android's fantastic. My next phone, if it's not an LTE iPhone, will probably be an Android phone. I think Android's a fantastic operating system.
I don't know if I can. I couldn't. I like Android devices. I'm interested in Android tablets, and I've said this on record. I would become more interested when the for an Android tablet when the operating system matured to support like tablet functionality, screen. When the software catches up with the hardware. That's where Apple's had it to this point. Android hasn't. Android's been very fragmented. Now, I'm not the only person to say
and
this.
they're continuing the fragmentation with 3.0 being just for tablets.
But, okay, we understand this, but just because we say this doesn't mean that, like, oh, we hate this, we hate that, and we're only one thing.
No, not.
Why do people do this
I
to
don't
us?
know. Do that and just bringing up the point. It's suddenly like we're calling their mother a name.
Or no, it's even better. It's even better because they like you, they automatically can't like me. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've gone on record saying that I think you paved, and I'm not just kissing your butt because we're on air here, saying I think you paved the way. I actually learned a lot of what I do from watching you before I started doing videos.
Oh, I apologize for everything that I set you up for.
I actually have a Chris Perillo imitation.
Really?
I do.
Wait, your voice is probably gonna go squeaky.
Can I
do your...
All right. So you got to picture all the LED lights behind me. We got the red curtain on one side.
Oh, wow, he knows.
All right. So what we got right here, we're gonna take a look. Take a look at LED lights. They're glowing. It's awesome. We got the red curtain. It's bright outside. It's not bright. It's actually night. I got big lights coming in. It's crazy. So what we're gonna do right now? It's the cadence. The cadence is unmistakable.
Right. But the funny thing is there was a kid. Oh, what was his name? Robert. He had a set. He bought the Tix clocks and a hutch and everything. And he came in, walked into the video like I was doing in some of the videos. Walked, because I kind of change it up every once in a while. Walked in and was talking like this. I mean, he matched the cadence perfectly. It was so funny. I'm like, oh my god, am I that bad that like someone can emulate me that way?
Dude, it means you've reached that level.
So funny.
You're like next step, Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, from your lips to God's. I would do a Saturday Night Live episode. I absolutely would.
Are you kidding? I'd run.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm nowhere near it. But anyway, no. There's actually a new guy, I guess, that does amazing Will Smith impressions.
Is it Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington.
Awesome.
Who is it? I mean, it's a new guy, and I haven't watched SNL in like ages.
He did one with Denzel Washington doing a role like at a
the train.
The train one was awesome, but at like a department store, talking about bagging the groceries. He was like, "All right." My man.
I have to catch
My man.
See, honestly, coming back to YouTube, that's how I experience a lot of the entertainment. I mean, I don't know. With all these devices, all these big TVs, do you find yourself digesting more content like on YouTube versus Hulu or Netflix or your TV?
I use YouTube for almost everything.
I'm kind of the same way.
I mean, it's the second largest search engine. I mean, for a reason. Anything I look at, generally I'll go on YouTube and I'll see that someone's got it.
Yeah, if I'm looking for a movie quote or whatever, I'm like, YouTube, I need to pull it up.
Someone's got something. Also, very good for video game walkthroughs. I'm sitting there playing.
Yeah.
That's been my go-to recently.
Oh, speaking of, they're doing Call of Duty. They're able to do Call of Duty in 3D over at the Visitech booth, I think is what it was.
Awesome.
Yeah, no. They're doing it like South Hall, I think.
Did you see the real live? I don't remember the guys that did it. I'm sure someone in the chat room will say it. The guys that did the real live first-person shooters. They did like some augmented reality on top of it, and they actually had it like it was done. It was a YouTube video. It was unbelievable. And they set up a whole stage, and they had the guns.
Do you want any water, dude?
What's up?
Do you want any water?
Yeah, if you don't, why don't take them?
Sorry, I don't want to be rude to
no,
guests. Like, if I'm drinking water, and you're like, if it doesn't.
Like I'm bathing in gold.
No, this is like liquid gold, just drinking it down.
Have you eaten like regular meals?
In the morning, I have to. It's generally, I tell you. Have you done CES? You've done it. I've been doing this since like late '90s. Like I've been doing it for a while. So I'm comfortable shoes.
You don't age.
Thank you.
You're like Dorian Gray.
That's because, yeah, I know. Shh. I have to kill you now. No, it's because I don't leave the house. That's why. You make fun of the LED lights, but they're there for a reason. So it's camera. It takes away 20 years. So yeah, he's actually 16. comfortable shoes, chapstick in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Eye drops are also important. In fact, the people that I was working with Reese's, I'd noticed like they had red eyes. I'm like, you need eye drops? Cleared it up right away. And then another thing, just like, vitamin B is good in Vegas because of the smoke.
Yep.
Vitamin B will help, and just generally staying hydrated. So start out the day with a good amount of protein, and that usually carries you through.
It's been tough.
Yeah. Well, you've been cranking out like way more content than I could possibly keep up with.
We're trying to cover everything and show everybody everything. People want to feel like they're at CES.
Right.
They want to be able to give them a way to show them that cool stuff.
Sure.
Like,
that's one of the reasons why we were lucky enough to be able to do this here on the floor, because otherwise, well, you're doing a hell of a lot more work than I am. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just giving away free candy. That's all I'm doing.
Listen, man, you're the most popular guy at the show.
It seems to be. Everyone's happy. Like, watch them walk by, and they're like, oh, free candy, and then they light up.
You look at like the audience here, like, so to stereotype a little bit, the general tech audience, let's say is very candy-centric.
Right. Yeah, with geeks, right?
So have it like, Reese's, you're like, I haven't eaten in a couple hours. Yoink.
And that's exactly what happened. At lunchtime, I don't know, like, what time is it now? Oh, it's just past. Like, boy, the day's going fast.
Flying by.
At least for me. Yeah, it's been a good show, though, in general. Fast-paced.
Bigger than last year, I think, too.
Yeah, people are saying the same thing. I wouldn't say this. There may be more to show, but from my perspective, everything that I'm hearing, just like every CES, things get, smaller, faster, brighter,
just like the technology they're showing. It's the Tegra 2 now of shows.
Right.
We're more efficient.
But that's what it is, right? Apps seem to be all the rage. I don't know if you caught this. I'm on it. Where are you staying?
I'm staying at Harris.
Okay. No, you're across the street. I'm at the Mirage. So on the way down the elevator, we're going down, and a guy had like a name badge on. He's from Verizon. Did you know that they announced, speaking of going full circle, I guess, they released some kind of SDK. They got a developer program now.
Did they?
Yeah.
Actually, I had not heard that.
No,
I've been so focused on the
know.
LTE stuff, I had no idea.
I think that's huge.
Why has it not gotten covered?
I don't know. And I'm like, you have a developer program? They're like, yeah. They said you can go, I think, developer.verizon.com or something like that. I think that's gigantic.
Which platform? Is it for like the
I think
is
it's
it Brew, or is it like
I
across
don't know,
everything?
I don't know what it is, but they're opening it up.
Like a Vcast, their Vcast app.
Not sure. Couldn't tell you. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but I was like, wow, that's news. I had no idea. I thought, oh yeah, everybody else has got it covered. No one knows about it.
No. In the wave of like unnamed Android tablets,
Right.
it's impossible to keep track.
They all start, to me, they all start looking the same. Genuinely. They're
It's
like
just different brand names. for
right,
products.
or just like, ooh, this one's got an extra USB port, or it's purple. I don't get excited about that stuff.
Really impressive. The most impressive tablet that I've seen. We didn't get a chance, obviously, hands-on with the Zoom, the Motorola's, but the Playbook. That thing is fast. It's smooth.
It's nice, but it's rim.
So it's got the rim stigma associated with it.
And I looked at it and I could see the font. I'm like, that looks like Tahoma. It's just like clunky. It's like,
I think they took the best of WebOS. You can flip the stuff up the
yeah, I
screen.
saw that.
And true multitasking is kind of nice.
And that's interesting. Oh yeah, well of course.
Yeah. Which is really, so the videos that you minimize them, they're still playing. The games are still playing.
It's clean. It's good. I saw it at the party at the Mashable Awards. The one thing that I thought was interesting is the fact that HP didn't seem to be doing a lot with WebOS. So at least that from what I was expecting them to do.
So we talked to HP before the event, asked them if they were going to be here to announce some sort of new tablet.
Yeah.
They said no, but they've got a press conference scheduled for February 9th,
Okay.
I think.
Down in SF?
Yeah. So supposedly we're going to see all the WebOS tablets they've been talking about since WebOS was debuted.
Yeah. The people who use it love it. Like, they love it. But, like, it was interesting, actually, at the Mashable Awards. I had the opportunity to ask the audience how many iPhones here. A lot of noise. Android. A little more noise. Seriously, there were seemingly more Android enthusiasts in the audience than iPhone. Then it went to BlackBerry, and there's quite a few. And WebOS, there's like 3 people, and I found out.
They got in the back?
No, I kid you not. There were like 3 people like that. One of them worked at HP. I found out. I'm like, oh God, that doesn't count.
Okay, you got to discount that, bro.
That doesn't count. I'm like, but it has promise. It has potential. It's just, it needs to get out.
That's funny. It's like a stand-up comedian who gets up there like nervous on stage. It's like, so how many people from out of town? The one guy's like,
you can't make any money unless you're closing.
We can't make any money. What?
Unless you're closing something.
Unless you're closing something?
what do we have to close?
Close your sales.
What?
You get a somebody that's looking for hangouts like me, you have to sell them something.
Oh, are you looking for free candy?
No, I'm looking for one of those bigger ones.
Oh, you'd have to talk to one of them. Sorry. This is the danger of sitting in a booth with free candy. Is people want free candy. Yeah.
I was like, we have to close.
It's like, what are we selling? We're just talking here in front of a camera and the internet.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I guess
This
this is what
weird,
we do.
right?
Not really.
Maybe you've been doing it longer.
I've been doing it so long.
So we were talking off camera. I think I get such a kick out of hearing my mom try to explain to other people what I do for a living.
He's on YouTube, is that?
Yeah, she's like, he's online.
But I'm allowed to be, right?
It's okay. Anna's the person. She's the one responsible for me being here. Anyway,
She's like, he's online. I don't know.
my parents can't do it either.
He hasn't asked for money.
Well, that's a benchmark. Guess you're not at that point. Well, it's interesting. How YouTube's made it easier to make money,
Absolutely.
being passionate about the things that you love. I mean, but I've seen it as just one more thing that can complement everything else that I may be passionate about. I mean, you may have seen the same.
No,
thing.
I agree, and they've embraced the partners in a way that I, at least in my 4 years.
You're in my box now too. I don't know if you noticed. My YouTube box.
That's a little personal.
The YouTube box, where you subscribe. You're in there, right?
No.
Oh, you've been in there. I had you in there for like.
I've got you down below. It actually says the great Chris Perillo on mine.
I don't know about that. But no, I've got. I think it's you, Soldier, Lamar, who helps with the videos.
Mark is awesome.
Yeah, dude. You guys had met each other before.
Yeah, Mark and I met.
VidCon?
No, we met last year at CES. Actually.
Oh, really?
It was the first time that we met each other.
Okay. Yeah, and I was even talking to him.
That's what Soldier knows best, by the way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Mark. How many other Marks do you guys know?